Alright guys, today we are doing a carburetor on a Champion 24cc generator. It's a Champion 4000. This looks like yours. Then we're doing the carburetor today. First pop off these latches. They just pop up, get out of the way, get them off, get out. Then we're going to take, get this out of the way. We're going to take 8mm and we're going to take these 4 bolts off. 10mm bolts, take off these 2, and there's one on the back side. You see it right here. It's on the back side, 10mm. Alright, so I removed the air filter cover. Now we're going to take off the fuel line. There you go. Turn this a little bit, and then you can pull it right off. And then you're going to drain all the gas out of that. Alright, drain all the gas out. Then we're going to slide this carb out back a little bit, give it full throttle, and then the arm just goes straight up off after you give it full throttle. And the spring, this one wasn't even hooked up, but it's just hooked right into this hole right here, and you unhooked it and pull this out. Make sure choke arm just fell off. Just make sure you don't lose that. Now the gasket ripped on this. That's going to be okay. You can put it back together if you don't have another gasket. You can put it back together. Just don't take the gasket off or anything. If you got an extra gasket, put it on. I don't believe I have it. I'm doing this as a rush order for. See, even the front one ripped. Don't worry about it. The other piece on there, it'll seal. But it's a rush order for one of the gutter companies. They need it. So now we're going to take this bottom bolt 10mm off the bowl of the carburetor. Okay, we're going to take this out, and then we're going to clean this bowl. We're going to, let me set this up. This jet right in here is clogged. You can see it. It's full of tar. We're going to pull this pin, get this float out. Now we're going to spray out this jet really good so that it goes all the way through into the carburetor. We're going to spray out this port that goes through that really good. Make sure it's all cleaned out. And then you got this one and this one. That one of them will come out here and the other one will come out like in the back somewhere. You got to spray them all out until they're good and clean and clear. Reassemble the, after you cleaned everything out, it's nice and clean in there now. Reassemble the float with the needle valve and the pin, and then put the bowl back on with the bolt. Alright, now don't push it all the way in. You want to leave it a little out. You have to come in a little bit more, so maybe up to about where it's hitting there. And then we're going to take the arm, full throttle. It'll slide right into place. So full throttle, slide right in. Hold on. Of course, it happened when you couldn't see it. There it goes. It slid right in so that this can move and open and close. And then put the spring on. Well, that's in. Alright, push it all the way back. Put your fuel line back in. Make sure you blow your tank out with air and everything. Make sure there's no dirt, water, or anything in it. Clamp it all back down. Put your air filter cover back on. Then the 2 nuts and then the 10mm bolt on the back. Put this cover back on and then the 4 8mm bolts on that. Put the air filter back in it and then put the air filter cover back on it.